For those of you who don't know, I'm in Brookhaven. I'm basically a race car driver. I have this absolutely amazing car. I have to race up here in the front to jump this mountain and literally fly over the houses. And basically there are a lot of people cheering for me to win. They want me to be able to do this. But for those of you who don't know, in the city where I live, there are many reports of people seeing zombies here in town. But I don't know if that's true. But guys, I'm going to get my car. And now I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to win. Especially because I trained a lot to do this. I'm sure I'm going to make it. So I'm racing up here in front. And my goal is to jump over a Roblox house. So I'm getting close here. It actually worked. I managed to jump up here. But I ended up in the backyard of a player. I don't even know who lives in this house. But guys, the player is looking here. And now they're coming up front to rescue me. But I don't think I need to be rescued. Actually, the door is open, which means I can get out of here. I'm coming up the front. I really hope they like that. After all, this is my job. But guys, he's looking here. He said, "You're really good at what you do. Look, thank you so much." I'm glad he liked it. But now he went back inside his house, which apparently is this house. But guys, my friend, he's looking at me here. And something tells me he has something to say. He said, "The scientist is hiding something in his lab." For those who don't know, we have this scientist, but he's just a normal person. He basically works here and just does normal stuff, things any other scientist would do. And apparently he's doing research. I haven't seen any zombies in his house, because there are theories that say there are zombies in his house, but that's completely false. I said, I doubt that's true, but what about my car? What are we going to do? Because my car is completely stuck here. I doubt I'm going to be able to get it out of here, especially since there's no way to leave unless this house is demolished, which I'm sure is not going to happen, especially because there are people living inside. He said, "Let's hope the car wants to leave on its own someday." Yeah, my friend didn't really help me much. Actually, he just made things worse, but now he's coming back here. But guys, he's literally spying on the lab, which is something he shouldn't be doing, especially because the scientist lives in there. So if he keeps doing that, someone's going to call the police. I'm not going to call the police, but this player might call the police. And there's also a soldier right here who could easily call the police, but actually he's the police himself, so he could very well arrest my friend. So I'm going over there to tell him to leave. I said, "Get out of there. You can't just be looking at people's houses like that, because the way he's doing it doesn't make sense." Guys, now he came back here again. He said, "Seriously, look at the lab as soon as he leaves." Guys, but the way he said it makes it sound like the scientist is a criminal, which he's not, guys. But the scientist is coming out now apparently to do something. Guys, I have to get out of the way. My friend left too, especially because the scientist is about to show up there. If he notices we're spying on him, I'm sure he's going to call the police. But actually he's looking at us. He said, "Don't come here, you annoying people." Of course, but he closed the curtains and just came out to get his car. Guys, but he's coming out front. This is going to be great to really see what's going on in his house. But guys, he almost crashed his car. You can tell he drives terribly. He's literally the worst driver ever. Apparently he went to that store just to buy some ice cream. Guys, I'm going to take this chance and go in there with my friend to prove to him that the scientist is innocent. He said, "He's not innocent, I swear." Look, I'm sure he's innocent because I know him. But guys, I'm going in there just to prove to him that he's innocent. Guys, my friend is coming right here. And guys, now we're in his lab, which is the place we shouldn't be in. And if he finds out we're here, this is going to be the end of us, because I'm sure he's going to get really mad. But my friend, he's going down there through that staircase. Guys, I'm going down too, especially because I need to see everything that's going on. But guys, it looks like there's a zombie here. This is really weird, because there actually was a zombie here this whole time, which really doesn't make much sense. But guys, my friend, he's looking here. He said, "Oh my god, if that zombie wakes up, we have to press this button." Guys, I think he's talking about this button. For those of you who don't know, this button is basically the fire, and now fire is coming out from here, and maybe this is going to be really important, so the zombie doesn't wake up, especially because this should have been activated. But this is just a theory. We're not even sure if this is actually true. He said, "Wait, are we supposed to leave it on or off?" Look, I don't know, but if he comes back here, he'll definitely know what to do, especially because he's the one who brought the zombie here. But guys, it's better if we get out of here to avoid problems. So I'm running out the front, and guys, I'm going to have to climb up here. My friend is coming too, and guys, let's hope he's not coming back. My friend also came here. He said, "Good thing he didn't see anything. Now let's go." Okay, let's go to my house, especially because my house is 100% safe. So I'm going to open this Roblox gate, which was supposed to be opening. Actually, you have to press this other button, and now the gate just opened. This house of mine is totally safe, because I used to have a really rare car, and this base protects my Roblox car. But now that there's no car anymore, this base is completely useless. But guys, the scientist is coming back right here, and maybe this is going to be really bad. I really hope he didn't notice what just happened in his house. Actually, I hope he does notice, especially because he has to decide whether to turn the button on or off. So he's going down there now, and guys, he's about to decide whether to turn the button on or off. But suddenly he's scared. Guys, I don't know why he's scared, but actually it looks like the zombie is gone from here. I don't really know where the zombie went, but it disappeared. Guys, this is really bad. Apparently after we pressed that button, the zombie just left this place. He said, "Hey, did everything work out?" Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but we just released a zombie into the city of Brookhaven, and maybe this is going to be terrible. I said, "The zombie isn't there." And yes, I'm being serious. But guys, even he's scared and can't believe this is happening. But guys, it's a good idea to activate this button to close the gate, because now there's a zombie here and we don't know where it is. So we have to be totally safe to avoid problems in Roblox. He said, "All of this was your fault. Look, I hate to break it to you, but actually it wasn't. It wasn't me who pressed that Roblox button that released the zombie. But guys, this is just awful. I'm going to have to leave my house to ask if he needs help in Roblox, but it looks like he's not coming here. Actually, he hid in my secret base. Guys, that's really weird. I don't really know where he went to hide. Actually, he's right here, just hiding in Roblox, because he's embarrassed embarrassed about what he did. Guys, I'm coming right here, and actually I have to ask the soldier for help, especially because he's a very important person, but I don't know why. He protected his house so no one can go inside. He said, it's forbidden to enter my house, so I don't want to enter your house. Actually, I need your help. I said, a zombie escaped from the lab. Come here. He has to come right now. But guys, he got scared. He just realized this is serious, but now I'm taking him there because he really needs to go to that lab to save everyone. Guys, he went inside, but he doesn't really know what's going on. Now he's coming here. But guys, if he goes down there, he's going to find the scientist. Actually, he went down there and ended up just finding a zombie. Guys, he started shooting and the zombie just walked away. But guys, the zombie didn't take any damage. Zombies are literally immortal. Guys, even he's scared, but there's a zombie passing through here. But guys, he looks really familiar. And actually, it's just the scientist. The scientist turned into a zombie too, but now he just left his house. And guys, he's coming toward me, so I have to get out of here fast. But guys, actually he didn't come toward me. He actually just walked away from here. I don't really know where he's going. But guys, there's another zombie passing through here. I hadn't noticed he showed up here, but apparently they're all heading in the same direction. Guys, I have to follow them, but I don't have a car in Roblox, except my car is actually right here. Guys, I don't know how he got my car back. He said, I got your car for you. Guys, he just recovered my Roblox car, which is really good, especially because my car was stuck in his yard, and now it's finally back to normal. My car was exactly here, and now it's right in front of me, which is great. But guys, I'm going to drive this car, and apparently he came here too, but I have to see where those zombies are going. I want to see if my friend wants to check it out too. Guys, he's crawling here, but he's looking at me and he just said, no, he really doesn't want to come with me, so I'm heading out front. But guys, something's going on here. It looks like there's a fire. All the places around here are on fire, and it looks like the soldier is down there trying to get out. Actually, he's trying to escape, especially because everything's burning. But guys, I'm coming to pick him up too, especially because he has to help me see where the zombies are going. He's going to show up right here. I said, follow me, seriously, because this is going to be really important. But guys, he looks not good at all. Actually, he seems better now. He finally got back in my car. I just don't understand why he crouched. I said, why did you crouch? Wouldn't it be better to run? I'm sure it would have been better to run. He said, it's so the zombies don't see me. Look, but I'm sure they saw you. Even if they crouch in Roblox, they'd still see you. But guys, now I'm coming up here in front. I want to understand what's going on, because they're all going in the same direction. It's like there's a place they're all supposed to go. Guys, I'm following them, but really slowly, to avoid problems, to avoid them noticing I'm following them. But actually, I don't think there's a problem following them, so I'm getting closer now, especially because earlier they had the chance to attack me and they just didn't. But guys, I don't know where he's going, but it looks like he's coming this way, and he just went inside here. Guys, this is really weird, because both of them went inside. This is probably the place where the zombies stay, so we have to close this in Roblox. I said, help me close this. Guys, they have to help me, so I grabbed this hammer, and now the player is the security guard here. He's taking care of this part. But guys, I'm building a giant wall here in Roblox. Done. I just finished it, but there's a problem. This player is now trapped inside. He said, you forgot about me. Guys, I'm going to have to break this, which is something I didn't want to do. Perfect. I broke it, and now he can finally get out of there. But guys, I'm going to put the wall back up to really make sure they don't come back here. Now I'm sure they're not getting out of here no matter what. He said, let's get out of here. It's getting dark fast. Guys, that's true. We have to leave this place. But this player here doesn't even know what's going on. He asked, is this a costume party? Guys, he doesn't know what's going on, especially because he didn't see that there are zombies in the city, so he thinks all of this is fake. I said, there are zombies in the city. You didn't know. Guys, he probably didn't know that, and that's why he's so confused. But now he's really scared after finding out the truth. Now he finally knows what's really going on. But guys, I'm looking ahead, especially because we have to protect ourselves in Roblox. Guys, I'm going back to my base, especially because it's really safe. It's simply the safest base of all, so I arrived right here. But guys, we already have 2 infected by the zombie virus, so I'm going to have to close this gate to avoid problems. Perfect. Now it's closing, but that friend of mine just got here. He said, I found out this is happening all over the country. Guys, if this is happening all over the country, this is just terrible. But guys, it just turned to night in Roblox. But I need someone who has confidence and also a lot of courage to see what's going on with the zombies. I said, does anyone want to come with me to see the zombies? Guys, I want to see if one of them wants to come here, but they're looking at me and apparently they don't want to, and one of them actually wants to do it. But guys, this one player suddenly got confident and apparently he's going with me. Guys, this is really good. While the other players are scared, we're going there to check what's going on with the zombies. So I'm going to get this Roblox car, and he's coming along too. Meanwhile, those 2 are staying home to take care of the place, which is also going to be really important. But guys, I'm heading out right now, and you can see he's watching us leave to see if everything goes well. But guys, I'm going to close the curtains because I don't want them to get scared. So I'm coming up front because I want to see what's going on with the zombies. I want to see if they're coming out right now or not. So guys, I'm arriving right here, and zombies, for those of you who don't know, they're right down here. They stay exactly in this area. But guys, we're going to have to go down there. I'm going to have to jump this ramp to get down here. Perfect. Now I made it down here. But guys, you can see both of them are right here. They just can't get out, all because of the wall I placed. But guys, this is what's weird, because they're not aggressive. It's like they're calm zombies. He said, maybe they only attack when they're in danger. Look, I don't know, but I also don't want to test that. Guys, I'm going to get my car, but my friend just tried to hit him in Roblox and fell in here. But guys, I don't think he should have done that, because now they're really angry. They definitely want to get out of here. So guys, we better get out before the worst happens. But actually it already did. They're coming after us. Guys, this is really bad. All of them are coming after us. And guys, I'm going to have to go back home immediately, all because he went and shot at them, which is is something he shouldn't have done. But now I just got here, and now I just need to go into my Roblox house, and I'm safe. This is really good. But guys, he went inside too. But guys, my friends disappeared, and he's even looking here. He said they got infected. But guys, even he's scared with that theory he came up with. But guys, I'm going to grab this item to defend myself, and I really want to see if they're infected. I'm looking around here, but they're not here. So we're going down here, and guys, they're not down here either, which is just terrible. But guys, actually he got closer, and I can see my friend is right here. Apparently he's sleeping here, and the other one is just using the bathroom. I said, are you okay in there? Because guys, I want to see if everything's fine. He stood up right here. He said, give me privacy. Guys, looks like he's not too happy that we're here, and he just went back to using the bathroom. But guys, there's a problem. The zombie is coming here. Apparently he's coming toward us, right to our Roblox house, which is supposed to be totally safe. Now he just got here, and for some reason, he knows we're here. Actually, the other zombie showed up too. Guys, this is horrible. This means they know where we are. Maybe because of our scent. They're all right here. Guys, I'm going to turn off the lights, especially because I want them to. Leave urgently. I'm going to have to turn off every possible light, even the light on this car. But now the soldier arrived right here. He must have something to say in Roblox. He said, let's turn off all the lights. We need to figure out how they work. Guys, what he said is true. First, we need to figure out how they work before doing anything. But he's just watching from inside this Roblox house because he doesn't want to come outside. He said, you do the work, I just analyze. Guys, he's just writing things down on a piece of paper to figure out everything that's going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to have to turn off all the outside lights. Everything's already off. So I'm going inside now, and I'm going to turn off all the lights. Perfect. I turned everything off. Now I'm going downstairs, but I have to check the cameras to see if it's working, and the soldier came right here. He said, did they leave or not? Look, I'm checking the cameras, and apparently they're still in this part of Roblox. They literally haven't left. So guys, I'm going to take this chance to sleep, especially because tomorrow there's a lot to do. But now I have to place more beds, because everyone deserves a place to sleep. So I placed a lot of beds where everyone's going to have to sleep. Even my friend came out from that place he was in, which was a really weird spot. He also came to the beds, and the guy from the bathroom too. He just got to the beds. But guys, the sun just came up, and you can tell a lot has changed in the game. Actually, the sky is totally orange, and that's not really normal. So I'm going upstairs because I want to understand why that happened. But the zombies finally left. They all disappeared now. Even the soldier came back. He had the courage to come outside. But guys, this is really weird because the city is being completely destroyed. All because of these zombies that are destroying everything they touch. But guys, there's a player running over here. Apparently he wants to escape from the zombies that are chasing him. I said, come here. Because guys, he's welcome here at the house. Especially because there are lots of people here. So he just came inside. And guys, the zombies showed up. They want to get into this Roblox house. But they're not getting in no matter what. But guys, this player is stuck here. And actually he's been my friend this whole time. He said, and you broke my car. Yeah, I noticed that, but it's part of it. Especially because I just saved him from 2 totally bizarre zombies. But guys, it looks like the players are just having lunch. So I came here too. Especially because I also want to have lunch in Roblox. Because I want to figure out the truth of what's going on. Why these zombies are showing up. And also how to turn them back to normal. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button. And then I'll add you on Roblox.